When you apply for a participating policy or universal life insurance, the insurance company will invest the premiums paid by you and other policyholders. Therefore, in addition to considering the reputation of the insurance company, its investment capability is also very important. Our investment capabilities are at the center of delivering what matters most to our customers. That is to seek stable, long-term, risk-adjusted return for Manulife's affiliates and their customers during the life of their policies. Manulife manages $311 billion assets for its insurance businesses globally, with investments spanning North America, Latin America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and the Middle East. We focus on the development of the insurance business in Asia. The total value of our investment assets has doubled since 2013. In our diversified portfolio, in addition to traditional listed public bonds and equities, we also look for high-quality opportunities in alternative assets in private markets. Private assets often have lower volatility than their public counterparts, offering diversification benefits and less correlated returns, providing sustainable and stable long-term returns. Investing in private debt helps our fixed income portfolio by enhancing yield and diversifying risk. Manulife has more than 100 investment professionals specialized by industry to support our investment. We have been a leading participant in the U.S. market for more than 30 years, and we are one of the largest private placement securities participants in Canada. Of the debt securities in private placement debt, 96% are investment grade. All our assets are directly managed by Manulife Group and its affiliates. This helps us keep up to date on what we invest in and invest only in what we truly understand. We have specialized sector teams that cover all range of disciplines to support our investments, including financials, natural resources, consumer, industrials, technology, power and infrastructure, etc. In 2022, Manulife made a strategic bond investment in a large water utilities company in Chile. This transaction was granted an ESG bond designation, and proceeds were directed towards enhancing drinking water supply, building resilient infrastructure, and advancing wastewater treatment. Through private equity and infrastructure investments, we capture opportunities that are not traded in the public markets but have strong growth and income potential. Manulife invests in financially and operationally sound companies and infrastructure assets both directly and through our investments in private equity and infrastructure funds. Our investments are diversified across geographies, fund managers, and investment strategies. Notable emerging industries we invested in include 5G infrastructure, renewable energy, fintech, healthcare services, just to name a few. In 2017, Manulife completed an equity co-investment in an international schools organization, further expanding our investment activity in the resilient education sector globally. Manulife is also an active participant in global real estate investment projects for its insurance businesses. We manage a global portfolio invested in diversified types of properties, including offices, industrial, multifamily, retail, land and development. In Asia Pacific, our property investments are spread across the region. Recent milestones include the forward purchase of an office building in Australia, logistics portfolios or forward purchases in Australia, Vietnam, and South Korea, as well as core multifamily projects and forward purchases in Japan. In 2015, we took the lead in Hong Kong to acquire a 21-story Grade A commercial building, now known as Manulife Tower. Our early entry into East Kowloon made us a pioneer in this new core business district. Historically, farmlands have had a low correlation with the performance of more traditional asset classes. In 2017, we acquired approximately 1,800 hectares of farmland in South Australia, operating as a high-quality almond orchard. In 2018, we acquired a 5,188 gross hectare farm in Queensland, Australia, with a primary crop of cotton and winter crops of wheat and barley. Stability and diversification benefits make timberland an appealing option into the portfolio. In 2023, Manulife in Asia made its first investment in timberland in Australia, contributing to the diversity of our investment mix in the region. This transaction represents the first timberland investment made by an insurer in Asia. ESG is also an integral part of our investment strategy, reflecting our commitment to promoting green and sustainable investments. We aim to reduce absolute Scope 1 and 2 emissions by 40% by 2035 and reach our net zero commitment by 2050. We are also committed to creating products that solve policyholders' needs and contribute to a sustainable future. Our portfolio of sustainable investments has increased by 75% compared to 2019, totaling $48.3 billion as at December 31st, 2023. To name a few of our recent transactions in Asia, we are a lead investor in Cambodia's first sustainable bond, issued by the only Cambodian homegrown mobile network operator. We also invested in sustainable Asia bond assets through an Article 9 fund. Manulife has a pragmatic financial and risk management investment philosophy that keeps pace with the times, as well as strong and experienced investment management teams. We manage a diversified and high-quality investment portfolio that is well-positioned to provide policyholders with protection and peace of mind.